And we are live, family. Welcome to Catch a Dime, and it's real. Hey, it is real. Before I even go any further to show you anything, this is what we're looking at right here today. We're going to be looking at the tracker. Hasn't started yet. We still got like 15 minutes, but we're logged in. We're ready to go. So that's where we're at. That's what we're going to look at. I'm going to come back to this in a second, so stay with me. We're going to look at least the top 3 picks for this expansion draft. Stay with me all the way through. Love it. Got to have it. But let's go back. Again, I just got to say, welcome to Catch a Dime. It's the War Room, family. It's April the 3rd. Here we go. If you aren't sweating, let me hit this up. Let me do this. If you aren't sweating, right? You ain't paying attention. You ain't even paying attention. But I know a lot of you are, and a lot of you that are, I want to give a shout out because we got some new family. So I see Devin Michael. What's up, Devin? John, Anthony Buddock, Height 571, Jill Ellis, Dana Leal, Carl Luck, Marine Sooner, Bob Smart. That's right. Gary Crawford, Tom Smith, Tom Cox, Ken Crocker. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. We're going to get right into it. Whenever we've been talking about everything, you've been hearing it from the Dime Dropper. It's been everything from the $7 million bombshell, the Purge itself. Everything is happening today. Honestly, I haven't even slept. I've been staring at a roster spreadsheet so long, I'm starting to see Aaliyah Boston's doubles in my sleep. So before we dive into the chaos, and we're like 13 minutes away, I got a few things I want to show you. Some highlights from Caitlin. We got to drop in what Sophie said from her interview about what takes place. Hey, is there value? All those things here. Show you some highlights before we actually get into what you see behind the screen here. That's why we're all here, right? This right here, looking at the draft. It's here. We are 24,000 subscribers strong, and you guys, hey, all of you, you're the real MVPs. That's what's up. If you're ready for Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire to dismantle the league, drop a dime in the chat right now. Because remember the rules. Teams only protect 5 players. Who's protected? So that means 100 plus athletes are sitting on the unprotected list right now. We're zoomed in. We're looking. I even actually have the actual draft tracker here just to kind of show you, hey, we're on the clock. But what we're most excited about is the actual event that's taking place right here at 3:30 Eastern Time, 12 minutes away. Sophie Cunningham called this the most chaotic date in history on her podcast last week. She's right. I got it right here. I'm going to show you that. And if your team didn't protect their glue player, Toronto's coming. They're coming for him today. You better know they are. So Portland won the toss on March the 27th. They got the very first pick. You see it right here. They got the first pick. We're looking at all that right now. I'm excited. Who is their target? What we're jumping into. Hey, look, drop a dime if you think they go for experience, right? Going for experience, that is critical and crucial. But you know, what exactly is the expansion draft? I'm going to show you a couple of highlights as I actually talk about what the expansion draft is, but I think that's important to actually show. Let's look at some highlights from Caitlin. See what she did on the record books. Yeah, because she did things. She made things happen. You know, she dropped numbers. She was like MVP of the Team USA team. You know, it's just another thing that she actually does. Let's look and see what Caitlin's doing.
Caitlin Clark is high everywhere in the world. Kayla Clark. First foul of the game. It'll be Italy ball on the sideline.
So she's critical, right? I'm going to come back to that in just a second. Let's go and actually look at the tracker. Where is the tracker? The event has not started yet. So critical. The expansion draft
The way you see an idea
is
in your mind.
the process is being used by professional sports leagues to allow a new team to actually build its roster by selecting players from existing teams, right? And in this case, the WNBA's 14th and 15th franchises that we've all looked at, the Toronto Tempo and Portland Fire, which would debut this season, will be able to select a player from a designated pool of unprotected players from each of their current 13 WNBA teams. This is critical. And we got 9 minutes. Boom, look at that. First he actually has on the court is insane. But when we talk about the players that will be available in the expansion draft, because I know that's a big conversation, like who's actually going to be included in this expansion draft, right? We're talking about, hey, the Purge, right? That's the thing. We're looking at the Purge. We want to know what players exactly have the rights to be in this, covering active, suspended, draft list, reserve, core, retire list, all of that. Each team can protect, as I mentioned earlier, up to 5 players on this roster list who would not be available for this selection. All other players on the team's roster list who are not protected will be made available for selection in the expansion draft. This is critical and key, and this is how they're going to actually build out those specific teams that they have. So we still have the actual draft tracker here. We're looking at it, and then we're looking at the expansion draft. Nothing's taken place yet. We've got like 8 minutes. But one of the things that we can do is we can actually talk about something that's really important. And I got a highlight of this coming up within like the next week or two. And that is not only are we looking at Caitlin's smiling face, right? But what I'm speaking of specifically here is that, hey, she's ready. You see it here, senior dance. She's paying tributes, all of that. Right here is what I'm talking about the video that I got coming out from these 3 superstars. Hey, we're talking about a trio. Can you see that? Clark, Paige, and Angel? Who would have ever thought you would have saw all 3 of them smiling in the picture together? I got more info coming up to that in like the next week or so, and how well they're gelling together and what all they're doing to make an impact in the WNBA league now, and then what they saw and what you all saw with Team USA, which is instrumental. We got 6 minutes, people. Stay with me. Yeah, we got 6 minutes to the draft. That's right. They say she's making a fashion statement. Now she's got the deals, the Nike deals, the shoe deals, all the deals, the Gatorade deals, the Rainberry, dropping it, the vision on the court, the vision in public, the vision all across the place. She's all around athletic, all around. Yeah. Let's go back. Let's look at a few more highlights. Let's check out that interview right here.
Strides in that, but at the end of the day, it's like you also gotta pay your product.
Gotta pay the people.
We haven't seen the books. They're talking about expenses and how expenses are so. It's like show us. Like, show us, and like, we just have to trust us. There's no way we're trusting you guys. Like, there's no way. Just show us if you're, I don't know. There's just so many little things that are like common sense to me that just never happens. And that's
Hey, look,
coming for me.
coming from Sophie, put the money where the mouth is. That's just all there is to it. Put the money where the mouth is. Absolutely, Sophie. Absolutely. So, hey, we're looking at this tracker. Let's see what's taking place here. Nothing's going on with the actual tracker itself. We're watching. I'm even going to refresh for you all here so we can actually see the event has not started yet. All right, so here we go. So we're waiting. So waiting for ESPN to stop showing that logo. We're ready to get into the actual picks. Let's talk about the Chicago Sky. They pulled the ultimate I'm not home move. On Wednesday, they basically sent a gift basket and some draft picks to Toronto and Portland and said, please don't touch our stuff. They traded the number 17 and the number 26 picks just to be safe. It's like paying your older siblings, hey, not to tell on you, right? So genius move? I don't know. We'll see. Or did they just give away their future for a no-touch promise? And speaking of future, have you seen the new CBA? The salary cap went from 1.5 million to 7 million. The Supermax is 1.4 million. For context, last year, that wouldn't even buy you a luxury condo in Toronto. Now it's a single player salary. We're officially in the get paid era, which is great for the ladies on the team, right? Let's get some equity up in this place. If I were an unprotected bench player right now, I'd be manifesting mailing my resume to Portland for that $300,000 minimum. You heard me right, minimum. That's what they talking about, minimum. Come on, let's go draft. Let's get it in. We're still waiting. Just a few more minutes. So watch the China fight. If Portland drafts Natasha Howard, they are betting she comes back from China in time for May. It's a $7 million gamble, and that's a gamble they're willing to take. We saw the highlights from Caitlin. She broke 14 world records broken in 7 days. That's 2 a day, people. It's 2 a day. She was dropping dimes so fast that the stat keepers had to get new pens. She won the MVP while the coaches were still evaluating her. Evaluation over. She's healthy. She's lethal. And Indy's protecting the youth movement just to keep up with her. She's the real reason and the reason that Portland and Toronto are even here. Everyone wants a piece of the CC era. Man, what? So, Indiana Fever, man, they're going to be insane this year. Aaliyah, Kelsey Mitchell, they're safe. But the 5th spot, it's literally like a soap opera. And I can't wait to dive in to actually see what takes place here in like 1 minute. Come on, expansion draft, in 1 minute. We're actually going to see, is it going to be Lexi Hull or is our favorite enforcer, Sophie Cunningham, on the chopping block? I doubt it. I doubt it, right, family? I mean, come on. It's Sophie we talking about. But the rumors are swirling that Indy might leave Sophie unprotected. That's just rumors. That's like, hey, that's just what the talk on the street is. We need to get into what the actual in the war room saying right now. You know, if Toronto takes Sophie, the first thing she's going to do is ask, hey, where's the nearest beach? Because a lot of you seen right here on Catch a Dime or soon to be, she was in Miami with Caitlin. I'm going to show you some of that. Someone's going to have to explain what Lake Ontario is in January. Hey, good luck with that, people. Because, you know, like I mentioned, Sophie's beach photos from last week, she's getting the UV rays that in now because she's like heads to the 6. She's going to need a parka and a permanent heater. Type Sophie if you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's see what's up. I think the draft should be taking place now. I'm still not seeing live action. I don't like this for my people. I don't like this for my family. It's 3:30. What is taking place, people? Come on. They're putting a delay on us. That's what they're doing. If Sophie Cunningham hasn't been picked, Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Meaning she'll stay in Indy. If Toronto does take Sophie, they better be ready for the enforcer energy is all I can say. Because she's already told the league she isn't excited about some of these expansion cities. So like imagine her reaction to a Toronto winter. Oh my gosh, could you imagine that? Man. What is happening, draft? They told us 3:30. That's what we're expecting. 3:30. It's on the clock. They're on the clock. What is happening? We need this to take place. Come on, draft. Where are you at? So, what do you think the color should be for the Toronto Tempo jerseys? Like, have you saw them? The hot red? Like black and gold, like the Drake era or something completely new? I mean, what do you think? Not only Toronto jerseys, but what about, I don't know, if Toronto, you know, they had some type of specialized shoes or whatever for their players, what would that actually look like, especially if Sophie joined the team, which I can't see that happening or taking place. Uh-oh, fam. Uh-oh, fam. Uh-oh, fam. Here we go.
With up to 6 picks.
I think we're going to see. We need to see these. We need to see the top 3 picks. That's why we're here.
Select second in round 2. Collectively, the new teams can only select 1 player from an existing team per round. So if Portland selects someone from Team A, neither Portland nor Toronto can select another player from Team A in the same round. The pool includes players who are set to be unrestricted free agents entering the 2026 season. Of those players, each team can only select 1. As a result of a coin toss, Toronto chose the higher pick in the WNBA draft. So that means Portland gets the first selection here today. Each existing team gets to protect 5 players on their roster. After that, the rest...
Like, I'm not understanding why you all can't see it.
So expect the unexpected.
You can hear it,
the fire and
but why can't you see it? What is happening?
Certainly we'll expect the unexpected, but let's get to it because it's the moment that you all have been waiting for. With the first pick in this year's
You can hear it though.
NBA expansion draft, the Portland Fire, they have selected Bridget Carlton here from the Minnesota Lynx. Remember the 28-year-old. She started every game for the Lynx last season, and she has a career 39% three-point shooter. So she's going to be bringing that sharp shooting to Portland, something that City is really accustomed to. And then to the Tempo with the second pick. And they selected Julie Almond from the Los Angeles Sparks. She is one of 12 qualified players to average 5 assists last season. The 29-year-old is headed
You hear
to
it, family.
Toronto.
I just
Now,
don't know why
both
you can't
teams,
see
they
it.
had the opportunity to pick up 12 players.
That stinks. I don't
We're going to
understand.
get to the rest of their rosters in just a moment. But for more on this, we welcome in our WNBA analyst here, Monica McNutt, Coach Carol, and Pack. Monica, I'm going to start with you. We see the top selections here. What is your reaction?
Well, Bridget Carlton is someone that's
So we got Bridget Carlton, number 1.
Tested in this league. She's been a part of that Lynx organization, played in big games.
I apologize, you can't see it. I don't know why you can't see it.
Defender as well, and so I think that's an exciting first selection in this expansion draft.
That is the first selection, as Monica was just saying.
I think that when you look at Bridget Carlton and what she did for Minnesota, one of the things that Cheryl Reeve often talked about is that she could put Carlton on the best opponent's offensive player with length. And even if she was playing off the ball defensively in the right place at the right time. So you want to have that kind of player that can
I'm even trying to see if it would actually show you here on the actual tracker, but it's not showing you anything.
So I think that's a good start for Portland.
Which is insane to
Off to
me.
the races we go. And as I mentioned, every team had the opportunity to select 12 players. However, both teams, they left.
That is insane to me. I don't understand why my family could not see that. And then even list the players here on the actual draft itself. So I could see it. We see it. Bridget Carlton's number 1. You heard who was number 2. Throw your comments in the chat. Hey, you heard it here first, right? You heard it here first. I don't know why you couldn't see it. All of my apologies for that. All of my apologies for that. But you heard it from the dime dropper. Yeah. You heard it from from the Dime Dropper right here with the expansion, the draft purge. That's the highlight I wanted to give you. That's where I wanted to spend my time with you today, so you could actually hear number one, number two. You got it in with me. I love you. I appreciate you spending time with me, showing me some love. I'm going to make another one. We're going to drop in the actual numbers, the data, the grades to the actual what they have done in this draft within the next couple of days. Bring out some more highlights, some more interviews. Check out the comments below. Check out the information below. There's links where you can actually get WNBA this season. Check out the link below. Catch a Dime family. The Dime Dropper out.